couscous and carrot, broccoli and coconut, peaches, apples, apricot, breadfruit, jackfruit, sour sap, pistachios, cashews and almonds, walnut, peanut, also pecan, sesame seeds, sunflower, lemon, orange, pineapple and melon.
You might wonder what we're on about now. We will head to some places where we've filmed before, but we're going on, so it doesn't really matter that much. We're basically out hunting for retro games, specifically just older Pokemon games or similar that I can bring back to Norway and sell for a bigger price. Also an excuse to just widen the horizon a bit, checking out some places on the other side of the mountain. Japan is a country where there isn't really a slow progression from city to forest. You're in the city and all of a sudden you're in the forest. Not much to check out anymore, but there were castle ruins that they've now buried, and today it's a graveyard. So you can go here if you like. It isn't that much. It's a beautiful graveyard nevertheless, but yeah, it's up that road. Come to think of it, I have actually made a video up there already. Kind of forgot that. Funny place. We did walk here in a previous video, and all of a sudden you see cars. There are secondary roads, so I just don't know why cars drive here. Makes no sense to me. But the place is really known for people just throwing away their rubbish. Sadly, the woods of Wakayama are just filled up with them. Can I note that it's way more challenging going here by bicycle. It's like really chill walking here, but you don't think of how steep it is while you're going for a stroll. And here is the top, and that is the border between Wakayama and Osaka. And all of a sudden we're in Osaka, and it says gun hunting prohibited area, Wakayama prefecture. I wonder if you're allowed to hunt by bow and arrow though. That's,
You're allowed to fish, so I don't know. Oh yeah, this is new. The strip in between.
Oh yeah, the stripe in between. Okay, yeah. They divided the road.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous because cars shouldn't be driving here. This is an interesting park. We've been here many times. Before the long bicycle ride across Shikoku, we went here usually for a little bit of training route. But this park is just, as you can see, there is a tiny village, but this is the biggest park in the area. Majority of it is actually solar farms. Okay, so they have some orange farm there as well. There's also like a couple of companies having their factories here as well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there is a, I don't know, is that a pool? It might be. You made a little bit of a language compilation. Can you repeat that, please?
Hei, ich bin veldig dårlig.
Just using all the languages you know to combine them into one sentence. This is annoying. Try to buy the water, seems like they're out. Is there anything else here that isn't empty that we can drink? Maybe. Why that one?
What? Was this the wrong one?
I thought we were going for the grape one.
Oh yeah.
It has. This one works. Apparently that one, but isn't that apple? Ah, it's plum. Okay, that sounds refreshing. Never had plum juice before. Quite nice actually. 7-Eleven. It has nothing to do with the 7-Eleven. See a huge parking lot? This is the entrance to what they call Misaki Koen or Misaki Park. It's just to enter. I don't really know. I know it's a big deal, but I don't know what. Once in a while I find it. They had one left. This is so sad because we're 2 people. Hey, what on there? You see that thing over there? Yeah. It's not a swamp. It's a tomb. No, seriously, I spotted this place on the map before. It wasn't marked then. It has been marked since then. Just months between. I don't know if there's anywhere like a pedestal or anything where we could look at it from a different angle. I don't know. I wish there was. Let me see if there is a path down to the mausoleum somehow. Would it be weird if there wasn't? Given that it has been marked now? Is this really the closest we can get to it? This is the closest. I asked the farmer over there if there's any way to get closer. No, it isn't. But I didn't see this. This is amazing. You can even scan the QR code if you want to get information in either English, Chinese or Korean. Oh, there's something I got to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not an island. It's a tomb.
Another one.
Yeah, you know, like southern Osaka. Oh, you know what? If you just turn your head that direction, you'll see something. Yeah.
I've never seen it so close.
I know, it's like staring right at us as well. Hello. This is a neat place. They have definitely checked out the grave in the way that I can see they have like paths and such. It's very different from like the bigger ones. Not that this one is small by any means. Still really sad that we can't go in. But as the guide in Sakai, he said everybody wants to go in, but that is the one thing you're not allowed to. And right now it's like a complex of buildings making it impossible to see the grave. All of a sudden it's visible again. Definitely somebody that keeps like the nature at bay in there. Hey cat, get out of the road. You're blocking my way, cat. We are taking Google's suggested bicycle route because Osaka has a bicycle route on Google. Most places in Japan doesn't. Although Hokkaido does. Fun note there. But it's not taking us the fastest, it's taking us the safest route. And thus we go through really small little roads and even tiny alleyways. If I just want to go as fast as possible, I would have just taken the main road right there. That's no fun. Then you don't experience every little creek and houses and things. Yeah, things. That's the word. This is something. Looks like some kind of Hindu type of thing. Nah, it's just abstract art. This is what I'm talking about. Well, not necessarily this, but this is the smallest where cars can drive by. I'm just glad I'm not going here by car. Because if somebody wonders why Japan has such narrow roads like this, it's because after the Americans bombed all over the place, they just wanted to rebuild stuff without thinking of infrastructure. So therefore the roads had to be small because they just built up houses close by each other. Just needed somewhere to sleep. They needed shelter, basically. Oh, I haven't seen anything like this ever before, so I got to ask like someone I know that is an expert on the field. What is this really?
Well, I guess it's just solar panels on like the lake.
Is there any reason for it?
Space, probably.
Yeah, I think this is classified as a reservoir. I'm not sure.
Maybe, maybe. But I have never seen this before either. I've never heard of it either.
But this is your field of expertise.
Yeah, like I've heard like on the ocean, big solar panels on the ocean, but never like just locally on in a lake. It's a positive that the birds still use the water.
Yeah. Here you can put some frankincense. There's a rockos and such. And there's a lot of what can I call them? They aren't dolls, they're kind of statues, but something in between. Nice. And it appears then the big sign saying hard off on the side there. That's it. Doesn't mean that I will find what I'm searching for, but it's here. Specifically hobby off that I'm going for, but hard off is like the main store. I don't know, because usually it's just one store with different sections, and it doesn't have like a mutual name. It's like hard off, off house, and hobby off. And now I have to subtitle that joke. Seemingly it's hard off, but has games. That's interesting. But where's the retro game? Okay, there's a retro. Let me see if there's any. Okay, so there are Game Boy games at least. I recently bought a friend of mine one GameCube. Orange edition. They are rare in Japan and non-existent outside of Japan. If you find someone that has it, it will go for an insane amount of money. I mean, it looks like they have like... No, it's not pre-made decks. It looks like pre-made decks, but there's more than 40 cards in this. I don't know. Maybe I could buy some of them. I mean, they don't cost much. That was okay, I guess. I mean, they didn't have as many games as I hoped they would have. They had a lot of those second generation games that are also different, but really hard to sell because there's only one difference from the mainline games. But when I went up and I saw how many Dual Master cards you could buy for 330 yen, I was like, I just gotta buy a few of those. That was just... oh. Lucky for me, there is a book off nearby, and book off usually have better game available or availability than freaking hard off. So yeah, often book off and hard off are like on separate sides of a city or so. This one is actually fairly close. Not in Wakayama, then there's just one building in between. And you want to know how close they are? Well, I was only bicycling 100 meters before filming. And now I'll just make a turn right here real quick. But right there, that's Book Off. Yes. I've never seen Book Off in the same building as the rest of them. Right. Is this retro game? This is not retro game. This is card games. Where's retro games? Almost. That's Euro games. Just gotta search for that. I haven't found any retro games, but you found stuff. Boruto. Yeah.
Yeah, now we have up to 9. So
Yeah. Recently I bought every single Naruto. And
yeah, because we found almost everyone in another book box.
didn't exactly find anything I wanted, but the Honor found something. Now I'm hungry, and there is somewhere we can eat. Oh my, that's tiny. Like I have seen small Cocochibania before, but this? It has changed because now they don't have any meat replacements. More boring, but again, you save a lot of money because now there's only like cheap options available. Good to have something to eat, but I must be honest, a kid behind me, he has the loudest voice I've ever heard. I'm used to kids screaming, but that was like the loudest scream I've heard a kid make ever. This happens once in a while. You're out bicycling late and I mean, it gets dark. You have to cross the mountain in the darkness. We have done this before. Off camera. It's not funny. Just a random 7-Eleven. Look at this. I got 4 of them.
Did you take everybody?
Yeah, all of it. I don't get all. Hey, they're so rare.
It is very rare.
Yeah, like before, it's like people in talk and said, oh, they have it in most places. No, they don't.
We didn't even, like, we struggled to find it in Tokyo even.
Yeah. I stopped at the next 7-Eleven as well. Main reason is because Udayhan is a little bit further away, and why not check? And she wanted more water. No, they don't have it. A great water shot should hold. I'm completely honest when I say it feels like it takes so much more time getting back again. Is it narrowing in? Oh, it was getting more and more narrow. The climb up the mountain starts now, and it's not funny, but we have lights. The climb is real. As soon as we're over the mountain, it's getting a whole lot easier. We've now reached Kyoshi, and that's where the Kyoshi warriors come from. Unpaved path. That is the most scary of them all. It is the steepest, and it isn't the darkest because there are at least street lights up in here. Yeah, there's a twig or a piece of bamboo or something that is stuck in my gear. Insanely annoying. Ah, it's a root actually. With that done, we're at the mall. Yeah, we might go back and check if they have any vegan Christmas calendars, but I doubt it. Our favorite place in this entire mall, without a doubt. But egg and gravy. Oh, those are vegan now.
Is this Nemo? Have you seen this before?
No.
Have you seen all these before? It's microwave food. It's ushi food.
The amount of vegan alternatives has increased. You want one of those? Brand new. Oh, they have sausages now. They do have Beyond Tofu though, which is vegan cheese. I mean, the Eon Mall is just frustratingly far away. It's still just a drag getting back, if you see what I mean. Anyways, what have we bought? Well, this is very interesting. Some more chocolate that is also vegan, some fermented stuff, and some biscuits and ramen. They're only half made, so the topping you have to fix yourself. And those sweet tofu sticks and some like pre-made type of meals you can just microwave. Some more like greens of some sort. Oatmeal. And let me see, I got this huge amount of basically soy matcha latte. It's amazing, it tastes really well. Bananas and squash / zucchini. Some more soy milk, and I found this one, and that's cool. Hopefully we can empty that bottle before leaving Japan. Anyways, soy meat keema curry. It's amazing when you find it because it's convenient, but most 7-Eleven don't have it for some reason. This is a really nice one, and it is the darker one. Somebody said, oh, but in Germany it's not vegan. No, the dark one is always vegan. some Boruto manga that Urehana found, and she also found these earplugs. She's lost one of her earplugs and we don't know where it is.
The one that works.
The one that works is
Yeah.
gone, okay. Yeah, and I also found those packs with like, I think it's 50 dual master cards in each. Really cheap. I had to buy them. And I found this one. This is the sort of things that I'm searching for, because I can sell them for more than they are worth in Japan, in Norway. But if I go to like downtown Osaka, the problem then is they're gonna cost a lot. It's annoying. This isn't even of the cheaper ones. It's 1,100. The others that I've bought before it has been just really cheap. But I got to wonder, because we buy all of this stuff, lots of food. In Japan, a country that is known for being exceptionally difficult for vegans, we can do it here. It's like, why don't other people go vegan, especially if you're from a different country? It's like, why don't you just go vegan?